At least 17 have been reported dead so far in major clashes between the demonstrators and the police across different cities, Colombia's Office of the Ombudsman said in a statement. The tax reforms, contested as hiking financial pressure on low and middle-income groups, was shelved after widespread opposition and angst from the opposition lawmakers in Colombia and the citizens, many of whom demanded the leveling of sales tax on utilities. Colombia's finance minister Alberto Carrasquilla resigned earlier yesterday following 5 days of outrage which included riots and violent clashes as citizens demanded scrapping of 19% of sales tax on gasoline and the government's expansion of the country's tax base. Withdrawing this tax reform or not is not what should be debated, Duque said in a nationally televised speech. The real debate is how to guarantee the continuation of social programs, he had argued. As nationwide angst flared in aftermath of his remarks, the Colombian president said in a video address, "I am asking Congress to withdraw the law proposed by the Finance Ministry and urgently process a new law that is the fruit of consensus, in order to avoid financial uncertainty." Although sought to rewrite the tax reform plan which he described will stabilize Colombia's finances across every stratum. Despite pulling back the tax reform proposal, protesters continued the marches condemning the Colombia government's mishandling of the COVID-19 pandemic, as they alleged that the withdrawal of the tax proposal wasn't enough. Rallies were held in Colombia's populous cities including Bogotá and Cali, as well as Medellín, Barranquilla, and Cartagena. In many cities, aggravated protesters clashed with the law enforcement, who used tear gas canisters and stun grenades to disperse the angry mob. Last week, a police officer was stabbed by the reform seekers in the city of Socha south of Bogotá. Incident demonstrators told reporters on the ground was flared by office's human rights abuses against the protesting crowd. The vast majorities mobilize in peace and say no to looting. No to violence, Cali Mayor Jorge Ivan Ospina said on Twitter, sharing the video footage of the anti-bill marches. Police block a road as truckers and their vehicles take part in a national strike against the tax reform in Bogotá, Colombia, on May 3. Credit. Fernando Vergara, AP photo. Protesters wearing Guy Fawkes masks carry empty coffins during a national strike to protest a government proposal that would raise taxes, in Bogotá, Colombia. Credit. Fernando Vergara, AP file. Consensus on temporary taxes, argued President the government's proposed reform, as the Duque said in a broadcast, was aimed at Colombians earning above $656 per month. The proposal would have eliminated the key exemptions and surged the value-added tax, VAT, on goods and services. Duque said there was a consensus on the temporary taxes on the businesses and higher tax implement on the wealthiest.